Hello, Gemini. Welcome to your mid-December reading. And the full moon in Gemini is near. By the time this uploads, it's already going to be past. So, let's see. Gemini, how have you been doing during that full moon? Let's see. I'm going to start off with the feminine and Gemini's first, and the masculine Gemini's second. You can resonate with both, one or the other. Doesn't matter, just what energy you're mostly picking up at the moment. So, feminine Geminis. The Lovers. Seer card. So, Gemini, it seems that you have come to an awareness of something, an awareness of a reunion that you would like, an awareness of a reunion or overindulgence that may be standing in your own way of someone that you want. And you might have just turned them down for that overindulgence. It seems as though someone would rather party and drink and socialize than to be making the right choices with you. I could see why you don't want to be with them. So, 3 cards for your past. It seems as though a commitment that is very superficial and deemed what society would want. It's that someone is persevering through a commitment, wanting stability, possibly financial stability, possibly social status. Someone is trying hard to prove something. Someone is trying to prove something by sexual means. May even be a Scorpio who is trying to run over your relationship. And when someone adds one more wand in the 4 of Wands, you get the 5 of Wands. So competition, fighting, conflicts. And it seems as though someone is just standing there and not doing anything. And now they've gotten the news that you are done with them. It was their choice and not yours. So, 3 cards for your near future. Well, Gemini, it seems like you have two people coming in and wanting to say something. One is more aggressive than the other with their words. Seems like they both want to talk about the things that they've done and the things that they're sorry for and the things that they've been fighting off in their mind emotionally and mentally. It seems that everybody wants to apologize to Gemini. When Gemini's figured out their worth, right? When Gemini figures out their worth, everything comes into line. Relationships, confidence, hope, stability, attention, creativity, everything just blooms. And you want to know who would be the right connection for you. You want to know who would be the best in terms of reciprocation. But with the tower in your near future and someone realizing that they need to put in work, this might even give you some healing. An emperor around you might give you some healing. So I could see why you may be in your head in the near future. So let's see. 3 cards of advice. So Gemini, when you patience yourself, balance your emotions, and because 2 of these cards are Sagittarian cards, this means that you have to figure out what you believe in versus what society wants you to believe in. And maybe, just might be a ticket to get out of your mind. But the fire sign, aside from the air sign, one person wants to communicate badly, and one person wants to help you heal. It seems as though when you find your worth, everything just gets confusing all over again. What does Gemini do in that moment? What should Gemini do? sometimes when you walk away from people who have messed up and are not being patient enough, it gives them a moment of introspection to know that you have other options, but also that maybe their options aren't worth it, and maybe they need to work on themselves. Nothing wrong with making them wait. And while you're making them work on themselves, there are other people that need a little bit of acknowledgement, just a little bit, because they have been jumping through hoops to even give you that message. So, whatever they need to say just might be something that you need. So, if you need some time away from people who need to see what they've done, go ahead and do that. But also, with Mercury and Sagittarius, communicating with everybody around you and their beliefs and what they think just might give you the justice that you need in your life. So, time for the masculine Geminis. Masculine Geminis from now until the end of the year. Gemini, I'm turning down somebody as well. It seems as though something that you thought was abundant and stable, including all the people around you, wasn't. In fact, all of those people and opportunities and social things might have even just stabbed you in the back. So, it could be somebody around you as well. It may have even hurt you just a little bit. So, 3 cards for your past. 4 cards, I guess. It seems as though you were indecisive about going towards somebody, possibly an earth sign, Queen of Pentacles. But you didn't know if it was safe or not. You didn't know where they were in their lives. So, it seems like they've been pretty hidden social-wise. And they might have even turned you down. So, Wow. Might have turned you down from how impulsive you were, how arrogant you might have been, especially when it came to reciprocation. Some of you might have been a little bit too proud to give that to the right people, especially when they just wanted to be easygoing, wanted a future, wanted a bright thing going on. It seemed very simple. However, the Moon card and Devil, it seems like there's been a lot of toxicity and secrets and a lot of sneaking around, possibly from you or the people around you. It might have even made the Queen of Pentacles a little bit too self-preserved from you. I think because they see you and possibly somebody else, maybe even a Libra, an Aries, or a Taurus, someone who is possibly finding their own worth, and they see everything, even if it's confusing and unknown, they see it. So Gemini, there's something that you know and you're not saying. Or something you will know and you're not saying. Three cards for your near future. It seems as though, Gemini, you really want a commitment, a relationship. Something long-term, possibly with the Taurus or Gemini. Capricorn. So, it seems as though you're planning to make your move. However, your reputation has gotten you shut out. And although you want to persevere and stay by their side, they're resting and they're going through their own heartbreak. If it is a Gemini that you want, it seems like they're going through a change and a transformation. and or Scorpio. It seems like social surroundings and indulgences are going to have a major transformation because someone wasn't seeing how toxic it may have been. So the only thing to do is change. For some of you, you know that the third parties around you are just a bunch of options, but they're not really stable. And you know that you have to end whatever social surroundings you have around you if you haven't already. And you know that you have been offering your love to someone or something. It might have been a little bit too superficial. And when you invest your emotional energy, your reputation, and your outer core makes you into someone that you're not and you don't want to be. So, 3 cards of advice. So, you have 30 tens, Gemini. The one reality that was fake, the reality that seems to hurt, and the reality in the near future that looks pretty beautiful. It looks pretty amazing if you like to dream. But it may require you to fend off maybe even a Queen of Cups. Someone who seems to have a lot of emotion for you, but they also like to gossip behind your back, and it may even mess up your mental health. And this person may have been contributing to your reputation being damaged. So add another 10. And 10 being your 10th house. 10th house, the sign of Capricorn. If you know what recognition in your public life that you would like that isn't your old life, then the universe will take you to the right places. You just have to persevere and show that armored outer core, very masculine and emotionless side to the people who are emotionally manipulative. Maybe even the people around you or the social environments around you. So, Gemini, that is your reading. I will see you for your January readings. Good luck.